Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushton.com. It is Thursday morning, February 18th, 2021. Quick video. And this is Light Beyond the Horizon, acrylic ink painting by Mark Rushton. Go out to my website, MarkRushton.com, click on the eBay art store, and you can see great paintings like this. So I wanted to talk a little bit about, first of all, I'm doing much better today. Back at the day job, just taking a real brief morning break here to make this video to talk about picking up the taxes from the CPA. And I don't know whether this is going to help anybody or what. Maybe now, maybe in the future, maybe it's just me ranting. Who knows? But yeah, I knew I was going to owe a little bit of money. It was a weird year. And what did the CPA say? Something like, "Yeah, everyone's going to be surprised." And so what happened 2 years ago when I first started making quarterly payments to the IRS and to the state, it was a lot of money. It was a lot of money, and as it turned out, it was too much money. And I got back a pretty nice refund last year. But the problem with the refund is the refund gets applied to your income, and then you're in a constant unbalancing act. And then she tried to compensate for paying too much the year before by kind of significantly reducing it. But the problem was that my expenses went way down and my income went up a little bit from the side hustle, from the royalties. So, and then the stimulus money. Hold on here. So yeah, with the stimulus money, you just might as well send the money back, right? Money printer go burr. Let's send it back to the people that can't manage it properly, right? Why is the cost of everything going up? Really, you don't get that? Can't figure that one out? Why is the stock market going up? Can't figure that one out. Money printer go burr. Anyway, that's a whole different rant. But anyway, so she lowered the estimated payments. Now, but last year was not a normal year, right? So yeah, I have to write some checks by April 15th or 17th or whatever it is. And it's that, like I said, it's a moving target with the IRS. They just keep changing everything. And I would not want to be a tax professional or a CPA these days with all the craziness going on. One good thing was that it cost less this year. I think last year it was nearly $700. This year it was about a little over $400 to get the taxes done. There must have been some reason in there. Maybe I was better prepared. It didn't take as long. I don't know. But one thing I could study obviously from the numbers was that if I had kept paying the IRS and the state the same quarterly payments that I did 2 years ago, but last year, except for the weirdness with the stimulus money, it would have been about even. So that's lesson learned, right? And that's a byproduct of possibly your first year of estimated tax payments, because the CPA will ask you, well, what do you think you're going to earn? And you put down a number, and if your actuals are low and you have a lot of expenses and stuff like that, yeah, you're going to overpay. It's an inexact science. It's never going to be close. You want to be close. It can never be perfect. It's not like when withholding's a weird beast too, right? Like you try to figure that one out with the W-2 and all that sort of stuff, and you can never quite figure that one out too. Which is, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of everybody just has to go and write one check to the IRS every year. That would change some attitudes, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's like, well, we didn't do any withholding and we didn't do any quarterly payments, but now you have to write that one check, right? Like, whoa, holy mother of gee whiz. Maybe we need to change some things here. So that gets you every time with payments, I swear to God. So anyway, she came up with, so I'm gonna have to write some. I owe some money, but I think everybody owes some money, don't you all? You all owe some money. Either that or I'm paying for your stuff. But So she came up with new quarterly payments for the IRS and to the state, and that's probably going to be about, I would say, considering what's coming up, accurate. Again, maybe a little bit low. We can take another look at that in probably June or July and see if we're hitting the targets. And if a new calculation has to be done, then I can't remember how much it was, $150, $200, something like that, for her to do a recalculation of the quarterly payments for the rest of the year, which, you kind of want to be on target best that you can. And I don't mind paying that fee if I have to, because, yeah, you don't want to be surprised either way, just because. But there's a lot of, with royalties, there's just a lot of things that you cannot control. You can't control when you're going to get that mechanical or publishing, particularly the foreign stuff, man. I mean, that could sit out there for years, and I won't get the money. I remember when I first joined Harry Fox Agency and was collecting, what do they call it? Royalties from the past that have been accrued. It's old stuff. They were sending me stuff back to 2009, 2010, and it was just like, wow, that money's out there. But you have to get signed up, you have to get your codes in, all that sort of stuff. And it wasn't that much money back then. I was pennies, right? But nowadays, I think I have this much money over in the British one. I think I have this much money down in the South American one, Brazil or whatever. But who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I just kind of wanted to talk about that because it's that's not something you really necessarily want to talk. I'm not going to talk about the numbers or anything like that. But yeah, I got to write some checks, and then I got more checks to write, bigger checks to write on the quarterly. Luckily, and here's the thing. Particularly with regard to side hustle income or royalty income or anything like that, is that you have to treat that separately. You don't touch the nest egg. Don't touch it. Don't buy an RV and go to Vegas. Just don't do that. We cannot say nest egg. It's a bird that lives in a round stick. If you ever seen the movie Lost in America with yeah, Albert Brooks. That one's hilarious. All right, I do feel a bit lost in America. I think I'm going to move to Arizona, and Ann can go work for the Der Wiener Schnitzel, and I'll be a crossing guard. It's that real. It's this Mercedes leather. It's a very thick vinyl. All right, I'll be back later with more rambling, and we're gonna talk about how Bob Lefsetz was right 10 years ago. That's gonna be fun. See you later.